Now, the Facebook owners Meta have launched their new platform, which is called Threads, and it's off to a strong start. Within 18 hours of its launch, 30 million people had signed up. Well, Threads is seen as a possible threat to Twitter, which has been making headlines ever since it was bought by Elon Musk, and not always for the right reasons. Well, let's get some more analysis, and we can speak now to Naim Yaraghi, who is an associate professor of business technology at the University of Miami and a senior fellow at the Brookings Institution. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on France 24. Why are people calling Threads the Twitter killer?
Well, I think that's just a hype. That's not true, because the more users on a social media platform, the greater the benefits for each individual user. This is known as network effects and creates a winner-takes-all scenario where only one dominant player can emerge. Now, if you ask me, Thread is the wrong horse to bet on. Twitter not only has a larger user base, but more importantly, offers much higher variety of content ranging from film and art to sports and business. So if you're not obsessed with left-wing politics, Threads will feel lonely, just as if you're not a die-hard Trump fan, Truth Social will be dull and uninteresting for you. And let's not forget that Elon Musk's interest in Twitter goes beyond financials, as he has a more noble intention with his purchase, providing a platform where speech is not censored. Free speech is what people truly desire. And given what we know about Meta, I'm not sure if Threads would be able to provide that.
Yeah, is Twitter able to provide freedom of speech, do you think?
I do, as it has shown that it has opened up, and many more accounts that have been banned before are now back, and the topics and content that you could not talk about before are now fair game, and you can talk about them on Twitter.
There's been quite a bit of turmoil, though, at Twitter in the last few months. I mean, what do you think's gone wrong, and how would you separate, the headlines from the sort of the hype and perhaps a bit of Twitter bashing from actual genuine issues that Twitter actually faces?
Well, I think we have to look at robust measures for evaluating the performance of any social media platform, given examples could be engagements or the number of users or measures like that. And if we look at all of those measures, we can clearly see that Twitter has been doing very well despite all the naysayers over the past couple of months since Mr. Musk acquired Twitter.
I mean, there are other platforms out there, aren't there, that are already like Twitter? As you mentioned already, Donald Trump's got one. There are a couple of others. I mean, is Threads likely, has it got something that perhaps the others can't offer? And I think I know the answer to part of this question at any rate, numbers.
I think it has something to offer. And that is what exactly led to its 36 million people signing up in the very first day that it was launched. And that is being a member of Meta's universe of services from Facebook to Instagram and WhatsApp. So what has led to that 36 million number signups is because it's so easy to sign up. If you have an account with, say, Facebook or WhatsApp or Instagram, it's very easy for you to sign up. And given all the advertisement around this platform, I think users are going to be very curious. And when it's so easy to sign up, they would sign up. That is the easy part. The most important challenge in these social media platforms is engagement, is to keep the user who has, walked inside into your platform. And I think that is going to be very challenging for Meta to achieve.
Yeah, so who's a sort of likely user of Threads? I mean, do you think they've worked out exactly who their ideal end user is?
Yeah, just put yourself in the shoes of somebody who wants to use a social media platform. The only reason that you would go on Threads is that if you're furious with Twitter. And think, who is furious with Twitter? It's not the normal user. It's not the right-wingers. It's just the people who are to the left of the political spectrum, to the very left of the political spectrum. So those are the only people who would have something of interest on Threads. Otherwise, if you are from any other demographic, anywhere else in any other country with any other interest, you would want to stay on Twitter. Say that if you're interested in business or if you're interested in sports, Where do you think you can find more like-minded people? Twitter or Threads? Obviously, Twitter. So Twitter will continue to attract more users simply because it is providing a much higher variety of content for a much more diverse demographic set of users.
Just lastly, Professor, I really want to put you on the spot with this question. How likely do you think it is that Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are going to fight each other in a mixed martial arts cage fight in Los Angeles? No, in Las Vegas, I should say.
I think it's very likely because they are both going to benefit from it in two ways. Not only I think they're going to have a blast doing it, but given the personality of these two gentlemen, but also I think it's going to be an amazing marketing strategy for both of their businesses. So I don't see anything stopping them from doing
well, surely not for the one who loses.
Even for the one that loses, there's going to be a lot of publicity.
Okay, well, we'll have to keep an eye on what happens in Las Vegas, and perhaps what happens in Las Vegas will stay there. Who knows? Thank you very much indeed, Professor Naim Jauregui. Thank you so much for speaking to France 24.
Thank you.